Ready, go.
Hey church.
Hey church.
We wanted to record this video and send it to you individually because we know that it can be hard to be connected in a personal way in the midst of COVID life.
Yep.
And we would love to sit down together and hear all about your life and the ways you've been experiencing God's presence. But until we can do that, we thought this video might give you a little glimpse into what's going on in the life of the church.
Amen. One
highlight lately has been our Tuesday prayer times that's been happening up here at our office, and people have been coming in person or hopping on Zoom. It's been really cool to see us experience God's presence together in that way. Our house churches have been growing and deepening, and those have been an awesome place to see God move and to watch people know each other in a deeper way. We are about to start a fourth house church for young families on Sunday afternoons or evenings. So if you'd like to be a part of that, please let us know. Coming up this fall, our second discipleship school class is happening, and we're so excited. We have at least 12 students who have committed to 8 months of presence, transformation, and mission. And we're leading that with the Johnsons, and it's going to be amazing. Another thing you can be looking forward to is we'll be having a couple Serve the City days this fall, and that is just going to be a practical time to partner with organizations and ministries to see the kingdom of heaven come to New Orleans in tangible ways. So look forward to being a part of that.
Wow, so fun. Yeah. One of the things that we are most excited about has been this move back to Booker T. Washington High School. And for those of you who have been a part of our church for at least a few years, you know that this has been a long time coming. So we were in there this past Sunday for the first time, and it was such a blast to be in there. It's really the first time that we'll have a consistent space in a long time. It's safe, it's accessible, it's beautiful. And so with this relaunch at Booker T, man, we're just so full of faith that God has huge things ahead for this little church. And we know that that can happen as long as we are unified and together as a church family. I love reading in the book of Genesis about the Tower of Babel, and God's looking at these people trying to build this tower to heaven. And he looks at them and he says, if as one people speaking one language have this in their hearts to do, then nothing they plan will be impossible for them. Yeah. And so we know that all the dreams, all the visions that God's given us as a church to see New Orleans transform can happen as we come of one accord, as it says in Acts 2. And so if you've been away for some time, we want to invite you back. If you've been unable to come, we want to invite you back. There's plenty of space to spread out, to be COVID conscious. And we know that it's so fun to be able to stay at home on a Sunday morning in your PJs. But we also know that we were made to be with the people of God in God's presence. Yeah. And life is just more fun when we prioritize that. Yeah. And so as we get back into consistent, amazing Sunday mornings experiences, we want to invite you in, especially because we're going to be covering some huge topics this semester. The next 3 weeks, we're jumping into a series called Church Happens Here, and just getting real specific and practical on what it means for us not just to go to church, but to really be the church in the places and spaces that God's put us throughout this city. After that, we're going to jump into a hugely important series that we need you to be a part of, and we're going to be talking about what it looks like to be a church that is committed to racial healing, racial unity, and biblical justice. And so big days ahead for us as a church, and we know that each of us have a huge part to play, and it's going to be all hands on deck. So we want to invite you to jump in, engage, be a part, and more than anything, we just want you to know we love you. We miss those of you we haven't been able to connect with consistently, and look forward to that being a thing here real soon. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
See you soon.
Peace.
Way to go.